Wagwan, greetings you team Pamela, how are you? I hope you are well. I'm okay. I thank God for everything. It is Friday. Everyone out there, I know most of you love Friday. When it comes Friday, you feel like now people just want to jump. But it is just because of the grace of God. Otherwise, not many people have seen this Friday. So feel welcome, feel loved. If it is your first time to be in Pamela's World Kenya channel, feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors, my moderators, all of you out there, Wagwan, hola, feel welcome. So thank you so much. So now, whom do we have here? We have Muraseno and we have Mama Mat, whom we are going to visit in Poland, because by tomorrow will be their last day in Poland, because they are supposed to hit the road. And before hitting the road, what took place, we're going to check. And then Muraseno, we are going to check on Muraseno, because when I watched Muraseno's video, two of his videos didn't make sense to me. This is someone who has been telling us here, if you've been following Muraseno has been coming out here all the time telling people how they grew up in poverty. They grew up without a lot. They were being rained on. They didn't have anything. This is not someone who can chase a little boy. Just the fact that the boy has worn the sister clothes. The boy has worn the sister's clothes, telling him, no, go, go, go. What type of clothes are you wearing? What are these? What are these? That is Muraseno. Forgetting even the brother Daisy. Keep on wearing Dimwango's clothes. There was a time they were at the airport. Daisy was wearing Dimwango's trousers, and even their shirt, which Daisy wore, the colorful shirt with the flowers. Those are Dimwango's shirt or tops. He's wearing them. But Muraseno doesn't want this boy to appear in his video just because he's wearing the sister's clothes. Rosio mom, when she went to Nyabohanse, this girl didn't have clothes to wear. Even as we speak, Rosio mom still wears Muraseno's clothes. She still wears Muraseno's shirts. Muraseno, the types of shirts she's wearing, you can't even tell they are ladies or they are men. You cannot tell. And now, Muraseno is chasing this boy, the young boy. Go. What type of clothes are you wearing? Go, go, remove those ones. And this is not the first time Muraseno is scolding a boy. There's that boy who the father is taking care of Muraseno's cows. There's in Muraseno's video, this boy wanted to enter the car because he's a young boy. Muraseno said, no, 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 you know, this place, you need to go and look like a child who stays at someone who is rich, a rich man's home. You don't need to look like Shagala Bagala. When you see these boys wearing things which you don't love, why do you feature them in your videos, Muraseno? That is my question. Why do you feature them? You should just cut that part. Don't make them appear in your video, because your video is a rich man's video. This is someone who knows what poverty is. This is someone who has never bought anything for his child. All the things which the child Mitoto has are bought for. These are all gifts. These are all presents. And then he comes here and talk about, I don't want to see you with this lady's clothes. Go and change this lady's clothes. Go home. Imagine in that manner. Okay, you've seen this boy wearing ladies' or sisters' clothes. That shows that they don't have much. They don't have many clothes. So you who knows to differentiate, because maybe the mother, those are the clothes which the children have, so they can share. And so long as it covers her children, there's no need of you scolding the boy or telling the boy to go, because that is what mama can afford. You who has a lot, instead of telling the boy to go home and change, you should have gone inside and tell Rosio mom, we have so many clothes which were donated here for this our baby Mitoto. Do this. Give me some few clothes, or give this boy some few clothes, because I'm sure there are so many clothes which Mitoto was sent, so many clothes which Mitoto was gifted, and he's not fitting them yet because they are big. We've seen different sizes of clothes which Mitoto has been receiving. So there's a lot, so many clothes which can fit these boys whom when he sees them not well dressed. So instead of scolding them, Muraseno should be coming out here telling the world, look, I gave these boys clothes. I took my own clothes, my baby's clothes, and I gave them. Look, their mothers are still putting old clothes or ladies' clothes on them after I gave them ABCD. But madam, you've not given them anything. You, the boss, now you see like now they are shaming you on your videos and you're not doing anything. You are just sending them home. So what makes you think that when the boy goes home, now he will get the clothes for boys? If the clothes were there for boys or for him, he would not have worn those ones. I don't see the reason why you should say, these are lady girls' clothes. Why are you wearing girls' clothes? While your wife, so-called Roro, is wearing your shirts. Every now and then, she's always walking with your shirt. If it is a taboo to you, your brother, Daisy, wears your sister's shirt, tops. So what is the difference? Why is it that you like seeing things from others and then you don't see yours? Because you feel like, or you think you're perfect. You are someone who knows how people live out here. You know your villagers. You know what they can afford and what they cannot afford. There are things you should not even talk about. Okay, you saw the clothes, like maybe the boy wore sister's clothes. You don't need to talk about it. What was the point of mentioning a small boy? This is not your engagement. This is your son. Give him the best. So we are going to check on that and then we move out, because I see Muraseno like someone who is out of his mind. He's forgetting, he's not even buying anything for his baby. He's not buying anything for his baby. And then this Mark, the trainer, my goodness, this trainer, when the trainer was still having these two horses, Malaika and the Rio, Muraseno promised Max, who is still his manager, the manager, because when Muraseno brought Kamau, Max's position was lowered. So Kamau was to be the overall manager. Then Kamau could not take it. Kamau went within no minute. Kamau left, and then Max remained. Then he went back to his original position because he was a manager. Then was reduced. Now he's up. But before the Appaloosas came, Mark was promised. Muraseno promised Mark, the moment the horses come from South Africa, we'll open for you a YouTube channel. And this was a promise, because Max has been seeing people opening YouTube channels. Not that he cannot open. He has a channel which is put in short, and he has he can do whatever he wants with his phone, because that is his phone and that is his life. You cannot tell me when you're working for Muraseno. So remember, before Muraseno used to open a YouTube channel for people. Then later on he said, I will not allow someone who is working for me to have a channel. I don't think that can be stopped. There are things you can stop and there are things you cannot stop. Because they can decide not to film while working, but then have YouTube channels when they are off, where they are after work, because they cannot work 24 hours. From work they can do their thing, and then you can just give them shout out. So Muraseno is not keeping his promise. That one we are going to see. He told Mark, once we get the horses from South Africa, I will open for you a YouTube channel and I will give you shout out like any other person. Because during that time, he wanted Mark to stay. Mark or Max to stay and to train these other boys. That is why I said in my last video, I think when Muraseno gets someone like Kamau, I think Kamau saw it before wasting time. It's like, no, Muraseno wanted to use him to train these other boys. So after that, Muraseno was to do away with him, because he doesn't like paying people the amount which they have agreed on, because he doesn't like, he's someone who cries, because he also depends on donors. He does not depend on his salary. So now, Max wants the channel to be boosted. Muraseno said, no, I have to ask my wife. So you have to ask your wife for people to have their channel, or for people to have YouTube channel. Whom did you ask when you opened YouTube channel? Yourself. And whom did you ask when Rosio mom opened her channel? You cannot restrict people. You cannot control people that much. So long as someone is doing their job, you cannot restrict people that way. So long as someone is doing his work. Because like now, the way Muraseno talk, I have to ask my wife. That one alone can make Max that esteem or demoralized. from his work. He cannot feel good because, oh, you promised me this. Now that I'm training your boys, now you feel like now, even if I leave, even if I don't have a channel, you can still do without me. And these people don't think Max is stupid. He's just studying Muraseno. The day when he will get fed up, he will just leave because someone told you openly on camera, when we get the Palusas, I will open a YouTube channel for you. Then after Palusas came, like now almost 3 weeks, now, this boy is just coming to you. You refuse. Oh, I have to ask Madam Parasite. I have to ask him. For what? For what? If he decides to do, to make content, he will, because it has nothing to do with you. He can choose not to show the horses. He can choose also still when he's going out and show the horses, because that is his office. That is his office. Where do you want him to show? What are the things you want him to show? So it will depend, but it's good for someone to keep their promises. That's why you don't need to talk a lot. Do not talk a lot. And Muraseno, who is behaving like someone who is very rich, cannot afford the hay, is now complaining. And this one, they eat 4 bales. And how much is 4 bales? And that is not all per night. Now he's complaining, he's crying. Their other batch is not yet here. Another batch is coming. This is your business, Muraseno. When someone decides this is the business I want to do, you have to decide fully. Do not decide and then one side you feel like now, or in future, I will just let these horses go out and graze. You do that at your own risk, because you've lost horses, 2 of them, and then you do such a mistake, then you will see the wrath of the people who love animal lovers. Some of them have subscribed to your channel because of the animal. There are some people who are now following Muraseno, watching Muraseno because of the love which they have for animal. But now, when you are thinking of now leaving them to go and graze like cows, this will even might make your YouTube channel not to do well. So you have to be very careful. Because now you are crying here now, and these horses are just 3 weeks old in Abohansa. Already Muraseno is feeling the pinch, and we have another batch which is coming, and we have a partner. Oh, my partner is broke. I'm broke now. you are joking, Muraseno. So number one, you are not giving them all the food which they are supposed to eat, according to what we saw in Nairobi. So we are going to check all that. And this is the person who is scolding this boy, go let your mom change that clothes, girl's clothes from you. And this is someone who lives in, he feeds on donation. You are feeding on the donation. Everything in your home is donated too. And then you are still complaining. How about people who don't even have people to donate to? You can still scold their babies, and you know how life it is. You grew in that type of life. Or unless maybe you are lying to us, you are not poor then. You are not poor. So we are going to see that. And now the placard. We are going to check if Muraseno was in agreement of this, or they were together writing this thing, or what is happening. The type of begging is changing, or what is it? Wagwan. And then Mama Bat, we are going to check on. Let's start with this boy's issue, where Muraseno now is telling the boy to go and change clothes, because now he's wearing baby's clothes. Instead of going inside there, take Maisha's clothes and put on the boy, and go. Muraseno is even treating the boys like, these boys like now they know what they are doing, like they are his segment. Sometimes you hear him scolding them. You know, these boys are just, they come here, I give them food, they eat here. Look. You don't need to show all this. If you don't want to give these boys food, do not. Do not give them food. Then later on you talk about it. It's not good when someone gives you something and then he murmurs around talking about it.
Peleka hii huko ndani. Mbona umevalia nguo za wasichana?
Ni manda jini.
Hiyo ni nguo mbaya sana. Siruhusu watu kama watu wavalie nguo kama hiyo hapa. Look which cloth this boy is wearing. For ladies. Enda utoa hiyo, sema huko chini tumekatazwa nguo za wasichana. Enda valie nguo mra. Kika maana kai. Hiyo ni nguo ya wasichana, unavaliaje nguo ya wasichana? Enda wewe umvalishe nguo wewe, usionekane hapa na huyu kijana akiwa amevalia nguo. I've sent them home. He's wearing girls' clothes. And a lot of girls are, not girls, a lot of kids are swimming on the other side.
I don't want to see boys dressed in girls' clothes to be here in this place. So he can go and change. So how he showed the boy's body. And this should not be strange to you people if you've been watching this family. This is what the brother has been doing to people. Matiko's dad, the boy has been showing it. David Jr. has been just showing the body like what Muraseno was doing to the boy. So it is not something new. This one is in their blood. They don't have shame. They do not have shame. This is just a boy. This is your child, Muraseno. Scolding the boy on camera. I don't want to see you in this girl's clothes. You don't know his background. You don't know what they can afford. You who have a lot inside, go. Tell the boy, go there, wait for me, or go. I'll tell Rosio or Roro mom to give you clothes. Then, once you give them clothes which you feel like they are fit to wear while they're in your compound, because they are clothes which you need to wear when you are going to Muraseno's home. Because according to Muraseno, these are not the clothes which the boys or that boy should wear when he's going to Muraseno's home. So if you know that, you should give them those clothes so that when they are coming, they know today you are going to that place and the boss's place because you like calling yourself boss, then they can change from girls' clothes to the ones which you gave them. So that they know when we are going there, we don't go like this. We have to wear decently. Then after you've given them, when you see them not having the clothes which you gave them, then you can talk. And then you can tell your people, why are these boys dressed like this? Why are they wearing girls' clothes while I gave them good clothes which was gifted to my son? I gave them. You've not given them anything. You are not supporting them either. These are just boys who are coming here to see the horses. They are just playing here. Because back home, here in Africa, children like this, they like going to homes to play. They don't know the wealth which Muraseno thinks he has. They don't know. They don't even know. They think that is just normal. Okay, they don't have it, but they don't know how to envy. And they have not reached a point where they can envy anything. Then it's just to stare at the horses. I just walk around there, not because you have it or what. They don't know that yet. So it is you, that boss who calls himself boss, to make sure if they don't have this, then you can change their life into that. But if you cannot, if you don't want them in your home, just close your gate, tell your gate man, I don't want children in my home. But not trying to show the world that when children come to your home, they have to look differently. Or there are certain clothes which they need not to wear and wear different clothes. The best. If you are a lady or if you are a girl, you have to wear a girl's clothes. If you are a boy, you have to wear a boy's clothes. Not knowing out here, people share. You are sharing with your Roro. Madam Parasat who is wearing your shirt every day. Every day. Especially there's one which is greenish. That one is like her trademark. She has a big shirt. And there's another one with floral. She likes those. And then your brother wearing the sister's clothes. So now what are you telling her? What are you telling her? What are you telling us? So that is just my question. So stop this, your nonsense, because even you are not buying anything. Everything you have is donated to. Lucky you have people who send you whatever you want. And then you use this one now to insult people, or what are you trying to do? Let's go and see what Muraseno is talking about when they are with these marks. These are promised. He promised this boy. He promised this boy, the manager, when we will bring PAMELA'S from South Africa, I will open for you a YouTube channel. Now, what is
I'm filming. I have to finish my video, then we talk if there's something.
No, just the box. I opened it.
The one, YouTube.
Yes.
You know, I have to speak to my wife. I already told you.
Yes.
I don't want to bring conflict in the family.
Okay.
Yes. Guys, Max wants to start a YouTube channel. But me and my wife, we have to agree on that. And because you guys have seen before what has happened, workers with YouTube, sometimes it brings conflict of interest. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to have a YouTube channel, but I'm just saying we have to have at least some rules in between and understanding. Yes.
Muraseno is not keeping his promise to this Marks. Because during that period when he was telling Marks, when we bring Appaloosas from South Africa, I will open for you a YouTube channel. He never told Mark that I will ask my wife if he agrees when if she agrees when the horses come, I'll open for you a YouTube channel. But now he's bringing excuses in here. You look at the expression of Mark, he's not happy. He's not a happy man because this one can make Max to leave that job. I'm telling you, Muraseno, because now he feels like now you're using him. You just wanted him to maybe train your horses, and maybe the amount which you promised to give him, you said, I cannot give you this, let me maybe wait for the Appaloosas to arrive. So that kept him there, waiting for the Appaloosas and waiting for his channel to be open and grow his channel. So these two might have kept him here waiting, because the other one, Kamau, didn't even finish a week. He went. But now, changing your mind like this, not keeping your promise, can cause you a loss, because if Max happened to go right now as we speak, Muraseno will not make it with these Appaloosas, and the rest and the other batch is coming. What is he going to do? This is someone whom you need. You need Mark more than he needs you. You have no idea. You don't have experience in these horses. You depend on Mark. This is the person you need to, Kiswahili says, bembeleza. You need to keep him close. Give him whatever he wants so that he can stay here. He can even train these other boys to know how to keep the horses. But this is the one now, after giving promise to him, you promised him, when we get the Appaloosas or horses from South Africa, I will open for you a YouTube channel. You never told him that during that time when the horses come, I will talk to my wife, the so-called wife. You never told him that. This is now something which you are telling him now. What do you think? He's a human being. This will affect him and can even affect his work. Don't think it is just something you can just walk around with GoPro. You say today this, tomorrow you say this. This can affect the input of Marks in your horses. So this is someone you have to treat with dignity. He's someone you need. He doesn't need you as much as you need him. Because assume now today you feel like, now this man does not keep his promise. Let me just go my way. He will leave you with the horses, and the rumor will be out there. This is someone who does not keep workers. You see? Like now Kamau. What made Kamau to go? And you told us before Kamau, I'm bringing two qualified. Where are they? Is it because you don't agree on terms? This is someone who does not need to pay. He used to come here during that time. Guys, I pay a lot of money to my workers. Like now this qualified one, like $500, $400 every month, plus these others. I use a lot of money, like $2,000. You see, hiking the money which he's paying his workers, because that time when he's hiking like this, he wants people to support, because he wants even people to support him by which we are going to see. This is someone who cannot keep his promise, and this is the person who now is scolding young boys. You are scolding the boy, you are crying on this other side, and you are telling the world you are the solution to their problem. People come to you, do this, and instead of being a YouTuber like any other YouTuber, that one we are going to see. It makes you think this boy, when he grows, he will not have men's clothes. He will have. Even you didn't have, but now you have. So do not make such kind of videos because you like showing everything, like your brother. Showing everything, even to show people how the boy is dressed. This is just a boy. This is your son. You're showing the world how he's dressed. You don't want to see such people in your villa and the compound. That compound, the people who step there, they are people who are well dressed.
So meaning we can calculate so far how many bells we need.
But I had a plan. Why do you too fast?
Yeah.
Because it's open.
Yeah. There's something you need to put here.
Yeah.
I told you about that. And then the horses choose.
Yes.
Choose just little.
You just need something like that.
Yeah.
Or a
Or a
hen.
hen.
That will make the horse to eat slow.
Okay.
Not they too fast because it's open. It's just swallowing. It's just
Swallowing.
breathing and swallowing. So
So they eat 4. So 4 times 30 days is 4 times 30 is 120 bales a month. That means
Hay is not for making the horse to feel full.
Yeah.
To keep them busy. To give them hay evening,
Yeah.
just to keep them busy over
over the night. Yeah, that's
So
what,
you give it all like this, you just
that's what I'm thinking. We may end up opening for these horses in future to be grazing out here. Otherwise, that will be very expensive. So one hay is 250. So 4 is 1,000 a day. Yeah, really. And that is before you bring transportation in and all this, that is just buying a bale. So we have to think. And imagine right now they are grazing outside. So meaning if they graze inside, they will be eating 8.
you need something. You need something to work on. That you keep them busy.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, the maize stock. I will have to ask in South Africa if they, but I think maize is good. Or we look for that machine, chef cutter. We cut all of them.
You mix with the hay.
We mix with hay.
So that it's a wet matter.
Yeah.
And a wet matter. But you can also cut
You heard Muraseno complaining already. Just 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and this is your business which you are going to run the rest of your life. You are a horse lover. Remember, Muraseno came here in one of his videos. Remember, people were telling Muraseno during that time when we lost Rio. He was still going on with the deal of bringing horses. People were advising Muraseno, please stop this because you cannot maintain, you cannot take care of these horses. But Muraseno said, if the dream is too big for you, the dream is too big for you, just keep off. Because Muraseno said, even if they die, all of them, he will still keep the horses. He will still bring them. So now he has brought this. This is not the end. There's another batch which is coming. 6 of them, they are supposed to reach now Nyabohansen. What is he going to do if he's complaining now? Now he wants to change the style of now taking care of the horses. He's feeling in future, he's thinking in future, he will maybe open the place so that they can go and graze outside. So now in future, 3 weeks already now he's feeling the heat, very expensive. Or they are eating 4 bales a day. In a month is 120. How much is that? Which means in a day he's using 1,000. Of course, this is business. When you are entering into the business, first you have to do your research. You have to do your research, because if you are not careful, I see like Malaika is not feeling well. Onyx also is diarrhea. The horse is not okay. Because like now, me, I suspect, I'm just suspecting, I'm not a vet, I don't know anything, but you see like now Malahika has been used to grazing just like a cow. Then all of a sudden, the change of food, because now it is being given the food which these other horses are eating. Of course, there must be changes in her. So maybe the stomach, or it is not feeling, it's feeling uneasy. That also can affect it with time. The time it will adjust, because the diet has changed for her. So you have to see different signs, but it is not 100% okay. It is also sick. The baby Onyx is also sick. And Muraseno is planning now in the near future, he will open that place so that they can go and graze, because already he's feeling it. He didn't sit down and think, this business I'm getting myself into, is it a business I can do? Or it's just because Muraseno, this was not Muraseno's money. If this money was Muraseno's money, I'm telling you, Muraseno would not be doing things like this. He would not be doing things like this. If it is your hard-earned money, you will sit down and think, my money, this is my money, I earned it. I have to think the type of business I'm venturing into. Who has done this business where I'm living? Because when you are doing business, also you have to relate. I'm doing this business because I've seen so and so doing it in my area, and they have become this. But you're starting, you want to be the first. It comes with challenges if you are the first, because you don't know whether this market, you are bringing so many horses and you don't know whether you are going to sell them. Who is going to buy them? All those things, when you are doing business, you have to check, or you have to look at those areas. Okay, I'm bringing this. Do I have buyers? What am I going to do with these horses? Assume now there are many in this compound, like 18 horses, and then they have their babies. Huh? What will you do with them? You have to check after having many of them. Do I have a market where I will take them? You do your research. And those market, what type of horses do they love? You love Appaloosa, but in your area, do your customers love Appaloosa? You have to think, not bringing so many Appaloosas which will just be around there like donkeys without even bringing you something. So you have to check. Already now he's crying. Huh? He's crying, oh, it is expensive. It will be more expensive because now more are coming. And the babies, you are expecting babies next year. You can imagine. And maybe by next year, maybe you would not have sold anything because you are waiting until next year. So it is a challenging business. That shows he didn't know what he was getting himself into because he just jumped into things. How many projects he has started and it is not working. This is not the only project which Muraseno have started and not working. So that is Muraseno already crying out here. The horses are eating a lot. Those would have been your research. You cannot just start and then you don't know. These were not supposed to be like Rio and Malaika and the other one, which were just grazing, and you the outcome of just letting horses graze us like that by themselves. So that is Muraseno on that video. Now we have a visitor at our gate, Villa Medellin gate, seated out there. According to Muraseno met this man when they were demarcating the road because they want another road. How many roads they are going to build? Roads leading to where or heading to where? Oh, I met this boy when we were demarcating the road. Me and even my dad was there. And this man, what is he saying? Oh, I came to know about you through watching your videos online. Because the story would have been just the same. Okay, I met Muraseno while they were demarcating the land. Same to this boy. But now the boy is saying, I came to know you while watching your videos. Muraseno, so there's a lot which is not making sense here. And the ears also are not making sense. The ears of this man. Because I don't want to talk about it so much because this has become a trend. In one of my videos, I've been saying, why do people think that Mura is the key to their problem? They think Marwa is the key to their problem. Even that placard which he is carrying, if he can just stand out there and talk about it, because I'm sure he has a channel. Where was he watching Muraseno? According to him, he has a channel. He has a channel. In the world of today, you find like youths. Most of them, they have their channel. They have channel, or they are having TikTok. All these platforms are there. In that platform where you are in, you can just put that placard. Because I find so many things which are not adding up in this boy's maybe story. The years are not matching. I'm 25, 24, 23. Which is which? We are twins. You see? It's not adding up. Okay, my mother is a tailor, my father works at mining site. How much does the government pay for help? They are paying 40,000. And how much is per semester? 35,000. You don't get it. And then you have not been in college for the last 4 years. So what is it? I don't understand it. Maybe you understand it. And that's why there's that comment section there. Because there are things I cannot understand. Because when someone talks like this, he talks like this. I'm 24, 23, 25. So which is which? I should be for 4th year. I've not been in school for 4 years. So it's like now he's counting the years which he's not been going to school and making it look like now by now I would have finished my university. Okay, that one can go. That one can be okay, yes, because if he was supposed to go like 4 years ago, by now I would be finishing. But now the per semester 35,000 Kenya shilling. The government is giving for 40,000 Kenya shilling. You still have a balance there. Maybe I don't get it well, but you still have a balance there. And yet the mother is a tailor. The father works in the mining. So these things, when you add them, it's not adding. And then when I saw him the way, assume now he was a genuine man, because Muraseno you can never tell. We've seen so many people going there. Like I said earlier, why do people think that Muraseno is the key to their problem? It's just a YouTuber. People have this thinking or narrative or the mind. People have that mind of, when I go to Muraseno, my life is going to change, like Daniel's life, like Mayugno's life, like the Githriver's life is still strolling. But people look at Muraseno like that, the grandma and the dancing grandma. These ones, they are using this one to get what they want. They don't use this one to make these people grow or what. But and maybe it is their luck. They got that. You cannot be Mayugno. You cannot be Mura. You cannot be Daniel. That is Daniel's luck. So when people see this, and when people see how Muraseno sits down and beg, people have that idea, when I go to Muraseno, he will beg for me. Not because Muraseno is going to help them. What does Muraseno give these people? Nothing. He begs for them as he begs for himself. So these people, Muraseno have made them think or know that when you beg, you will grow. Because Muraseno does not tell them, go grow your channel. He does not tell them that. Me, I have a channel. Muraseno should be telling them, go open a YouTube channel, grow your channel, put on effort. Not me, but Muraseno is showing them. He has shown all these people who are following him that I have the key to your problems. When you go to Muraseno home with placard or without placard, when you get out from that home, you are a millionaire, you are a billionaire, because he's telling you, he's trying to teach people how to beg out here. Because himself is a beggar. So associating yourself with him, it will show you how to beg, because you see what he gets in begging. And that is the reason why you find people going there every now and then. Because they are watching Muraseno, they are watching the likes of Daniel, they are watching this dancing grandma, they are watching all these people, thinking Muraseno is the one who is doing this. No, Muraseno is begging for them. And Muraseno is training them for begging. So people don't want to put effort. Like now, this is a young man. Why should he have a mind of, I want to go to Muraseno to beg for me? Why can't you put effort? You people who are going for Muraseno to beg for you, why can't you put on effort and then you grow slowly? Muraseno tells you he's been here like 10 years. You want to grow like in a month's time, you want a house to be built like now Daniel's. Not knowing this was Daniel's luck. You see now the mom coming back because the house because the house has been built. It is not because he had put on any effort. It is because of begging. And begging should not be something which one should be proud of. This is what I can say. It is not supposed to be. Let people be supported, people who are really in need. I'm not saying this boy is not in need, but you look at him, even the attitude which he has, is like someone who is now just telling people, you can donate to me or you can support me, not asking. There's that tone which you use. I am in need, please, if you can. But with him, it's like now it was a must. When I come to Muraseno, I have to get what I need. Because after he was given 1,000 shillings, it felt like now that was not enough. That is not what took him there. In his mind, he knew, when I go to Mura, I will just come with $1 million. Because Muraseno always starts counting with $1,000. It doesn't start with $1, 1,000. His budget starts with $1,000. So let's see the visitor whom we have here at our villa gate.
Now, there's a guy right behind this gate. I was with a group of people and I found him kneeling down, holding a placard up. I want to see what is going on. I'll face him with a camera. Otherwise, you guys may think me and him, we've planned something. And me, I don't know.
Why would Muraseno start with that? Oh, you guys, you might think that we planned something. Why would you start like that? Because you feel guilty, and because what you've done. Why is it that people come to your home every now and then? You are just a YouTuber. If you would have just made these people know that you are just a YouTuber like any other, you are not the company itself, people would just be doing their thing. But because you've shown them, and that is the reason why you yourself, you are feeling guilty. Already you are feeling guilty. That is what people think. Why you? Why not other YouTubers? Because you don't help people with your money. Why would they come to you? They come to you with a reason. Who knows? Just like you are suspecting yourself, so that is what people are thinking.
I told him, no, don't kneel down. Sit on the stone. Now he looks sitting here. Mura, habari yako? Unakunywa posara?
Tumeenda kunapata nyasi hapo.
Haya.
Chimambe cha uchirisi kiko.
I'm not talking about this guy.
Yeah.
This is a neighbor.
Yeah.
Talking about this guy here.
Friend.
My friend, how can I help you? You know me, I can't help you. Only this camera can help you. How are you?
Very fine, man.
I want you to speak a little loud. What's your name?
My name is Godfrey.
You can hold your stuff the way you are holding. How did I meet you actually? Show people how I met you. Here, when I was coming with the group.
Yeah, you are coming from up there.
Yeah, we are doing land demarcation.
And I came, I was asking where was your place.
Okay.
So they showed me this direction. So I
Okay.
followed here till I reached here. So
Okay.
looking there,
Mm-hmm.
I saw there was no response. Maybe I just concluded that people.
Speak a little louder so people can. This is your moment. This is what has brought you here.
Okay, I reached there.
Yes, before that, guys, I swear before God, God is my witness, me and him, I even don't know him, I don't know anything. All I know is we were demarcating this land, showing boundaries and creating new roads. And I found him kneeling down here. I was with a group of friends, even my dad was there, and he was holding this plaque. So now introduce yourself.
So Muraseno is talking about how he met this guy. He was in a group of friends. This is someone who has told us he doesn't have friends. Who are these friends? Who are these friends which Muraseno has? Muraseno is one person who does not have friends. And this land demarcation creating more roads. Road heading to where? Muraseno, be honest. He's swearing to God. I don't think there's reason to swear. Unless maybe you're lying. Why are you swearing? You don't need to swear. Unless maybe there's something which Muraseno likes hiding, and that's why he keep on swearing. You don't need to. Let your yes be yes and your no be no, and keep on doing what you want to do. If you never wanted to talk to him on camera because you fear people will say ABCD, then you would have just talked to him off camera. But you chose to bring him on camera, so do not just swear. Just do your things. This is what you are best at: begging. So let's hear how begging is starting this time.
Godfrey Marwa.
Godfrey Marwa.
Yes.
So you actually, how do you say, name C?
Yes, name C.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm coming from Sirari, the other side, Kohegu.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So I met you online,
Okay.
and I was inspired by how you help people,
Okay.
how you push people, and I saw my situation because my fee structure, according
Yes.
to how I am
Yeah.
in school, I saw that I'm really struggling in terms of finances and everything.
Uh-huh.
So I saw it better to just write something here so that
Who gave you this idea?
I slept at night, and it came into my mind that
Yeah.
I understood that many people do usually come and meet you in person.
Yes.
Maybe they don't actually make themselves visible, and so it appears like ni kama wamejificha.
Like
So,
they are hiding.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like me, I just thought I should write something that specifically shows my problem,
Okay.
which will speak for me.
So, what's your name?
Muraseno keeps on asking this boy. His name is Godfrey Marwa. You are forgetting your name. So you've seen now that placard. This boy wants help from Marwa, and this boy has been seeing Muraseno, so he's been watching his videos, seeing people being helped. But him, after sleeping, he felt also, me, I'm going to do mine in style. I'm going to write everything, and I'm going to praise Muraseno, and I'm going to ask God to protect Muraseno, to talk good things which make Muraseno feel good, because he likes attention. So this man decided to make it be bold out there. God help Muraseno, because after I go meet Muraseno, all my problems will be gone. All my problems will be gone, according to these people, because they know Muraseno is not helping people. They know Muraseno also have to sit down and beg, but still they are putting their hope in Muraseno. And Muraseno is also not telling them what is supposed to be done, the truth. Instead of, when he sees people like this, people who are young, people who have energy, Give them advice. Just go and do something. If it is YouTube, do it. If it is something else, do it. Give it all, but not giving them hope of begging. That makes these boys, even when they go, they will always come back. Oh, my channel is not growing. They come back. Oh, my channel is not growing. They come back. Because he likes to be seen like someone who is doing a lot to people. Forget about the people who have built houses. That was their luck, and the subscribers also, all the donors, they are getting tired. That's why you see this boy is home. Gitriva. You look at Gitriva, you see Gitriva has lost weight because of thinking a lot. He was told to start this big house, but without budget. So look at the house. Okay, he will finish it slowly, but not what he expected. He also expected his house to be built very fast like any other, not knowing the donors also are feeling tired. They are feeling like now they are being choked with this kind of houses being built here and there. Muraseno keeps on counting houses. So this is the reason why you find people like this one coming here. The father is working, the mother is working. The two, when put together, they can do something, and then plus what the government is giving. But still, because people know that when we go to Nyabohanse, it is called, Kiswahili says mteremko. Mteremko is like now, you just go and get it fast because no hard work.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24 years old.
Yes.
Which semester or which part of your schooling are you now? Are you in first year, second year, third year?
I'm actually supposed to be at fourth year.
Fourth year. But now?
Because of the problem of fee and everything.
Yes.
I have almost 2 years without attending any class.
Okay.
So the portal reads I should be
Graduating.
Yes, this year. I should be graduating this year.
Okay.
But according to how I've been attending school and everything and doing missing classes due to fee and financial problem,
Okay.
it reads 4.1, but I'm actually supposed to be around 1.2, 2.1 there.
1.2 you mean?
This is what I mean.
The first year and the second semester?
Yes, first year. In fact, my first year and my second year
Yeah.
and third year,
Yes.
I never went to school because of this financial issue.
Okay.
Yes, I never attended any class. I was just hustling around looking for the little money.
Yeah.
And
How come your situation is like this? What's your background story? You have parents? You
yes,
have...
my parents are there actually.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I have parents, and they are trying their best
Okay.
to ensure that they are helping me.
What is their job?
Their job, my father works with around mining. You know,
Mining, yeah.
Yes.
I've seen where they mine
Yes.
in Kehanj.
Ocean.
Yeah.
This stuff.
So he's a casual laborer,
Yes.
or he's the owner of the mine.
No, he doesn't own.
Yeah.
Just working, washing, and doing this and this.
Uh-huh.
Ingia ndani, kupiga nina nini.
No, speak English because of my audience.
Okay.
So he goes in, your father goes into the manual digging of the holes trying to find gold.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And now they are paid casually.
Okay.
Yes, and my mom is just
Yeah.
a tailor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how come you have a problem of school fees? Do you have other siblings that maybe have finished school or something? So how many are you in your home?
We
In
are
terms of siblings?
we are 4,
Uh-huh.
and actually of the same age.
Uh-huh. How
See,
come?
this how we are.
Okay.
We were born in 2000 and 2001. We have 4 siblings.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are 23 years old.
I'm 23.
The other one is?
The other one is my twin brother.
Oh, so you guys are twins.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My twin brother, then the firstborn.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. In fact, the difference between our years
Yeah.
is actually 1 year, 1 year, 1 year.
So why were you kneeling in front of...
Difference in years, because first he said he's 24 years. Now, because now he has a twin brother, now he's 23 years. So you look at the way things are going here, you find like, is it Muraseno who came up with this? Because you can never tell. With Muraseno, you can never tell. I'm not saying I don't want him to be helped, but also I don't want people just to go look for help through begging. I don't think that one is also a nice thing. A young man, the mom is a tailor. Our in-law, Mama Rosio, is also a tailor. Always support their children. And then the dad is also working at the mining site. At least he's getting something small. But now these two cannot even do anything to this boy. And according to how he's been going to school, leaving school, also that one to me is not adding up. First he said first and second year he didn't go to class. So when did you go to class? If you've been out here for all those years, so when did you go to class? And these semesters you are talking about, are you talking about the fee which was there then? Because now if you're talking about I didn't go to school first year and second year, then I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe you get it. So all these things which these people are bringing in Murasenso's gate, it is not necessary. Because furthermore, Murasenso is not the one who is helping people. He's also begging. I'm talking on this begging thing. Why is it that these people make Murasenso to beg for them? Or why is it that Murasenso want to show the world that his channel is just based on begging? There's no video which Murasenso can just do a clean video, an enjoyable video like any other. Look at Wodemaya. Let me just prefer. You look at Wodemaya's video, you can sit and repeat. You will love the way the video is made. It is like a movie. You don't get these things of begging. So that boy with Murasenso, out there, we've heard what Murasenso was asking the question and how this government is paying for this boy. It was a lot of questions. And these people have made Murasenso to make them content, because they go there, they think Murasenso is interviewing them just for free. No, Murasenso gets a lot out of these videos. And after that, he'll just go, he'll just give you 1,000 for your fare back, and then how much is he going to get in this video? A lot. And people don't see this. Instead of doing whatever you can do, or maybe if it is farming, all these 2 years which you've not been going to school, in Korea, the land is fertile. You can do farming and get school fees. Plus what the government is giving. You can do anything. Your mom can support. Your dad can support. But do not make Murasenso feel like now he's the solution to your problem. Everybody has to go to Murasenso. And knowing very well, even him, he doesn't have anything. Whatever he has, he just donated things. So now in Poland, Mama Mat also is having a problem because the content is not contented. All the time nowadays, he has to refer to the comments, how people comment. Oh, I'm not a professional chef. But why are you doing now cooking videos if you're not a professional chef? Do your vlog, the vlogs which you've been used to. If you know how to cook with the firewood, there are so many firewood there. You can use firewood. Cook what you know how to cook. But now starting to burn mushroom, and you know your so-called husband love mushroom, showing skills of cooking while you don't have any. That is why you find people commenting. Otherwise, there's no one who cares. So long as you love the eating, so long as that boyfriend of yours gives you a swearing, you are good to go. You are good to go. You can do whatever you want. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like, share my videos, and tell a friend to tell a friend. See you again in my next video, God willing. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye.